Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find all the real values of x and y that satisfy this exponential equation. To solve this problem, we are going to use the AM-GM inequality. That is the arithmetic mean, geometric mean inequality. What does this inequality say? It states that for any list of positive real numbers, the arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to the geometric mean. Now, to illustrate this, let us take any random 3 positive real numbers. 2, 4, 8. We have that the arithmetic mean of 2, 4, 8 is 2 plus 4 plus 8 divided by 3. That is the sum of the 3 numbers divided by the number of the numbers. Now 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. So we have 14 over 3, which is equal to 4 whole number 2 over 3. Now the geometric mean of 2, 4 and 8 is the cube root of 2 times 4 times 8. That is, we find the product of the 3 numbers and then take the cube root of the product. Cube root because we have 1, 2, 3 numbers. Now this is the cube root of 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. And of course, the cube root of 64 is equal to 4. So you can see that the arithmetic mean is greater than the geometric mean. Now, the equality part happens if and only if these 3 numbers are the same. For instance, if we have 2, 2, and 2, then the arithmetic mean is going to be 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 6, divided by 1, 2, 3. That is 2. And the geometric mean is going to be 2 times 2 times 2, the cube root of that. That is the cube root of 2 to the power 1, 2, 3. And of course, you know that this is going to take care of that, and we have 2. So you see that when the 3 numbers are the same, then the arithmetic mean is equal to the geometric mean. I am sure that now you may be asking how we are going to use this knowledge to find the values of x and y. Remember that for all real values of x and y, these 2 numbers are going to be positive and real, of course. So that means that the arithmetic mean of these 2 numbers will always be greater than or equal to the geometric mean of these 2 numbers. So we have that 16 to the power x squared plus y plus 16 to the power x plus y squared divided by 2. This is the arithmetic mean. Must always be greater than or equal to the square root of 16 to the power x squared plus y multiplied by 16 to the power x plus y squared. Now remember that 16 is 4 squared. So we can write this right hand side as the square root of 4 squared to the power x squared plus y multiplied by 4 squared to the power x plus y squared. And of course, you know that this is going to take care of this and that, leaving us with 4 to the power x squared plus y multiplied by 4 to the power x plus y squared. Now, to get rid of this fraction on the left-hand side, we are going to multiply both sides of this inequality by 2. When we do that, we have that 16 to the power x squared plus y plus 16 to the power x plus y squared is greater than or equal to 2 times this. That is 2 times 4 to the power x squared plus y multiplied by 4 to the power x plus y squared. But now you know that 2 is the square root of 4. So we have that 2 is equal to 4 to the power half. We also know that half is the same as 1/4 plus 1/4. So this is equal to 4 to the power 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4. And of course, from our laws of indices, we know that we can write this as 4 to the power 1 over 4 because of the addition multiplied by 4 to the power 1 over 4. So now, on the right-hand side, we have 4 to the power 1 over 4 multiplied by 4 to the power 1 over 4. And then we have, now let us break this apart. We have 4 to the power x squared multiplied by 4 to the power y multiplied by 4 to the power x multiplied by 4 to the power y squared. And collecting like terms, we can write this as 4 to the power x squared plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power 1 over 4 multiplied by 4 to the power y squared plus 4 to the power y plus 4 to the power 1 over 4. Now, when you look at these two exponents, that is this and that, you know that we can write this as 4 to the power x plus 1 over 2 squared multiplied by 4 to the power y plus 1 over 2 squared. Because to expand this bracket, we have x squared, which is what we have here. 2 times x times half, which is x, and 1 over 2 squared, which is 1 over 4. And exactly in the same way, we have y squared, 2 times y times half, and 1 over 2 squared, which is 1 over 4. And of course, for all real values of x, this exponent is greater than or equal to 0. So we can write 4 to the power 0 here. The same thing for all real values of y. This exponent is greater than or equal to 0. So we can write 4 to the power 0 here. Of course, 4 to the power 0 is 1, and 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So from our AM-GM inequality, we have that 16 to the power x squared plus y plus 16 to the power x plus y squared must be greater than or equal to 1. Now, look at this equation. We are told that 16 to the power x squared plus y plus 16 to the power x plus y squared is equal to 1. Now, remember that from our AM-GM inequality, we have that this equality can only happen when this is equal to that, when the two numbers are the same. So, this equation that we have been given is only possible when 16 to the power x squared plus y is equal to 16 to the power x plus y squared. And of course, since we have the same base on both sides of this equation, we can equate the exponents. When we do that, we have that x squared plus y is equal to x plus y squared. Now, from here, we can rearrange this equation into the form x squared minus x is equal to y squared minus y. Now, when you compare both sides of this equation, it is very easy to see that we can conclude that x is equal to y. So this equation is only possible when x is equal to y. And given this relationship, we can now write this equation as 16 to the power x squared plus x. Remember that x is now equal to y, plus 16 to the power x plus x squared is equal to 1. Of course, you know that these two things are exactly the same. So we have 2 times 16 to the power x squared plus x is equal to 1. And we have that 16 to the power x squared plus x is equal to 1 over 2. And of course, you know that 1 over 2 is the same as 2 to the power minus 1. And of course, we know that 16 is 2 to the power 4. So this equation can be written as 2 to the power 4 to the power x squared plus x is equal to 2 to the power minus 1. And of course, since the bases are the same, we can equate the exponents. So we have that 4x squared plus 4x is equal to minus 1. From here, we have that 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, let us factorize this left-hand side. Let us use the table method. The factors of 4x squared are 2x and 2x. And the factors of 1 are, of course, 1 and 1. 2x times 1 is 2x. Of course, 2x times 1 is 2x. From here, we have that when we factorize the left-hand side, what we have is 2x plus 1 multiplied by 2x plus 1. And of course, this is equal to 0. You can see that this is 2x plus 1 squared is equal to 0. From where we have that 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. And of course, 2x is equal to minus 1. Now, when we divide both sides of this equation by 2, we have that x is equal to minus 1 over 2. Of course, since x is equal to y, we have that x is equal to y equal to minus 1 over 2. So the only value of x and y that satisfy this exponential equation is minus 1 over 2. Now, to check our answer, let us substitute minus 1 over 2 for x and y into the left-hand side of the original equation. We have 16 to the power minus half squared is 1 over 4 minus half plus 16 to the power minus half plus 1 over 4. Now, 1 over 4 minus half is minus 1 over 4. So here we have 16 to the power minus 1 over 4 plus 16 to the power minus 1 over 4. Of course, you know that this is 1 over 16 to the power 1 over 4 plus 1 over 16 to the power 1 over 4. The fourth root of 16 is 2. So this is 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, which is equal to 1. And that is exactly what we have on the right-hand side of the original equation. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more videos here.